Good evening and welcome to Ville News. I'm Emma Hazard alongside Gracie Manley, here to give you the latest local, state, and national headlines.
Coming up, we have updates on the manhunt for multiple shooters and Hurricane Helene. Stay tuned because Ville News starts now.
Authorities are searching for multiple shooters involved in a manhunt in Birmingham, Alabama. On September 22nd, a group of people jumped out of a vehicle at Rush, a nightlife lounge, and shot a group of people before fleeing. These actions resulted in 21 people shot and 4 people dead. An officer reports that 4 of those injured are currently facing life-threatening injuries. Police believe the multiple shooters used machine gun conversion devices, as well as more than 100 shell casings were found at the scene. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is investigating the guns used, as well as the FBI working in the investigation. This shooting is believed to be a part of a murder for hire, as information in a preliminary investigation points to targeting one person. This year alone, Birmingham has faced 123 homicides and 3 mass casualty shooting events. Police are asking anyone with information to call detectives, call Crime Stoppers, or submit evidence to the police department's submission portal. At this time, there are no suspects in custody.
Hurricane Helene has been moving past Mexico and headed towards the U.S. Gulf Coast. It has become a Category 1 hurricane but has the potential to power up to a destructive Category 3 storm. The entirety of Florida's west coast is under storm surge warning and is undergoing what officials are calling potential life-threatening situations. Locals should plan for a possible direct hit with winds excessive of 100 miles per hour and flooding. Tallahassee Mayor John Daly has been urging locals to stay aware of the weather and to brace for what could be a historic weather event.
When we get back, updates on an attack on Pennsylvania police officers and a challenge to PA elections. Ville News will be right back. Over this weekend, a mob at an illegal street takeover in Philadelphia surrounded and jumped on a police car, with officers still inside of the vehicle. The incident happened across multiple locations in the city from 9:30 p.m. Saturday to 5 a.m. Sunday. Police said there were large crowds with 50 to 200 vehicles gathered at each location. There were videos of the incidents that showed cars drifting in circles as people started to trash fires and set off fireworks. Some videos showed mobs vandalizing police vehicles. Philadelphia Police Deputy Commissioner Mike Cram said, quote, "They physically went after some of our officers," end quote.
A conservative watchdog group known as PA Fair Elections were recently granted permission to observe voting machines in Lancaster County. The group, led by various conservative activists, challenges the integrity of elections in the state of Pennsylvania. PA Fair Elections have repeated false claims regarding the 2020 presidential election, including their leader, Heather Honey, who was reported by VoteBeat as a frequent source of misinformation. The group has organized a meeting with Cleta Mitchell and Tom Eastman, 2 lawyers involved in former President Trump's attempts to overturn his loss in the 2020 election. Earlier this year, PA Fair Elections was involved in the effort to remove around 1,300 people who they believe should not be able to vote, based off dubious sources funded by conservative billionaires. The group has also focused their efforts in Bucks County and other parts of Pennsylvania.
When we get back, we'll have updates on the discovery of a missing man and Ula Bowls opening in York. Ville News will be right back. Authorities are investigating the body of a man who went missing last Friday in Lidditz. Officials spent the weekend searching for the missing man. Shortly before 2 p.m. on Sunday, police announced that the body was found in the state game lands located in Elizabeth Township. The body was identified as a missing man from Lidditz. Currently, the Lancaster County Coroner's Office and the Pennsylvania State Police are conducting an investigation. The name and cause of death of the man have yet to be released.
Local Lancaster acai shop Ula Bowls is expanding more into York County as they are opening up their second location in mid-October. The location will be at 2430 East Market Street. There will be their second location in a former bank, allowing their business to have a drive-through option. Ula Bowls, which was founded by Joe Federer Barr and Brock Snyder in 2018, initially started with the purchase of a food truck going to all sorts of events in Lancaster area. After a few months, they were able to open their first stand inside the Lancaster Central Market, and the rest is history. Since 2018, Ula Bowls has opened 9 more locations, with 2 stands being inside Hershey Park and 2 other market locations in Hershey and Reading. Ula Bowls also has another location set to open in Camp Hill, PA, around the same time as the East York location.
That's all we have this week for Ville News. Thank you for watching, and make sure to tune in next week for the latest local, state, and national headlines.